The Detroit Lions just got really bad news, and so I thought I'd show you this picture. Speaking of really bad, we'll get back to this picture plus some more bad draft picks that the Lions have had. But the bad news is that Kirby Joseph had hip surgery and he's going to miss basically all the offseason. And this was kind of left under the radar. Go back to week 2 of last season. He had an injury. I kind of remember that. He was out a little bit, but he ends up only missing 2 games. And now he is not going to be able to participate in offseason program while recovering from hip surgery. Now he does expect to be 100% when training camp opens in July, but that's Jay Curb talking. He says nothing can stop Jay Curb. Well, Kirby, yes, calm down. I love Kirby Joseph, but the reason I say that is because he, of course, thinks he's going to be back. Of course, he thinks he's going to be no problems, but it's a big deal because we're light at safety. We got Iffy Melifonwu, who really burst onto the scene, but you've got Joseph next to Iffy, while CJ Gardner-Johnson is gone, and Brandon Joseph is the only other safety currently on the roster because Brian Branch is more slot corner. He's just not a safety, or he's not best there, or maybe he is. He's just so good, we don't know, but he's just really good at the slot corner. So this is really bad news because we just don't have depth at safety, and it's kind of overlooked. So quietly, he's had hip surgery, and again, he says he's going to be fine. I'm going to be out there, no hindrance. I'm going to give it all I got every time, no excuses. Absolutely love the attitude, but we can't have any hiccups with this injury because we have 2 starting safeties, and after that, Brandon Joseph, and so that's something that has to be addressed, is the safety position. So let me know in the comments. I didn't even know that he had surgery. I didn't know he was out. I didn't know he was injured last year with such a major thing that had to be really addressed. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on that. Other bad news as I was looking, and now it's good news, but I was looking at this article that the Free Press put out. It's the Lions' first round pick since 2000. And you look at it, you got the old Stockar McDougal. He wasn't terrible, but I mean, what are we doing? Backus was solid just on terrible teams. And so look at this picture, though. I mean, you got the head coach looking at him like, I don't know. The GM, he doesn't know what to do to begin with. And he's already looking at Joey Harrington like, I don't know about this guy. You got in the back just like a tarp. Official website of the DetroitLions.com. Oh, man. What an epic picture, and what a difference 20 years makes. Now we've got Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell. I mean, look at this. There's no wonder we didn't win. Look how he looks. He looks Morningweg, looks like just sleazy. Okay. Oh, so you back that up with your next pick being the next year, Charles Rogers, which, I mean, we can all admit none of us got that at the time. It wasn't like, oh man, he's going to be good. No, it was like, is he that good? Pick number 2. Here's the next year. Oh my gosh. Pick 7, Roy Williams. Oh my goodness. That's not going to work. Oh my gosh. This is the first time I'm going through this. Like, pick 5, or excuse me, 2005, Mike Williams. Just 4 busts in a row at your number 1 or your first round pick. And then 2006, Ernie Sims. I liked him. He's solid. I mean, he's better than the other 5 guys I just said. Calvin, legend. Look at that guy. Legend of all legends. One of my favorite athletes in sports. Just Detroit sports guy, of course, but just all time. What a beast. Gosdard Cherilus. Oh my goodness. 2008. I mean, fine, but like not your game changing. Like Brad Holmes has taught me in that first round. Yeah, obviously you gotta tackle a guard, somebody that's a game changer. Okay, fine, but really that first round is meant go find some juice on the perimeter. You can find tackles and guards at different times. Oh my goodness. All right, what up, Stafford? 2009. So we just go through that era. How are you going to win? How in the world are you going to win when you bomb every first round pick except one in Calvin Johnson? You go through a whole 10-year stretch and you only get one right. You're just not going to be good. On top of everything else that was wrong. Matthew Stafford, beautiful. And Ndamukong Suh, beautiful. I mean, look how high we're picking every year. Pick 1, pick 2. Nick Fairley, you know, he was not bad. I mean, I don't even hate that one. I do not hate that Nick Fairley pick. Riley Reef, again, solid, but I mean, in the first round, like he's just he's a good player and had a long career. I think he's still going, but come on, Ziggy Ansah, no. Was there, but not great. Eric Ebron, no. I mean, come on. Lincoln Tomlinson, no. What up, Taylor Decker? Good one. Good one, mainstay. And see, those other guys too maybe could have been a Taylor Decker had the team been better and he could have established. But the team's bad and you're just a lineman and you were picked in the first round. It's like, get out of here. Jared Davis, I never hated him. It just never worked out. Again, another first round pick that you have to nail first round picks. And it's like, it's not terrible, but it is. I mean, it is. Oh, great pick. One of the all-time great picks right there. I remember when we drafted him, I was like, all right, that worked out, obviously. Nah, I never liked Hawkinson from the jump. Never liked him. And he's still fine. He's going to be a good pro, right? But when you take a tight end, you're expecting Sam Laporta. Like, now I see what a first round tight end looks like. And he was pick 8. Oh my gosh. Jeff Okuda, no, clearly. Man, this is legend. Already a legend. Penei Sewell. I mean, that picture right there, he's like 16 years old. Love that guy. Legend already. Michigan legend, Lions legend, Aiden Hutchinson. And then that's not Jameson Williams. There's Jameson Williams. I think that's just an outstanding pick. And when the dude had 2 touchdowns in the NFC Championship game, we're acting like, well, see if he can get it figured out. I think he's got it. He's fast. He's good. He'll be just fine. Legend. And we'll see. Solid. Really good player, though. 2 picks. And I mean, thank you, Brad Holmes, for showing up and helping us out so much. Okay. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know which bad pick was the worst. And if you knew about Kirby Joseph, and we'll see all of you on the next